something very, very weird is why was the death certificate, the autopsy, and the will labeled Michael Joseph Jackson? Is that really Michael's name?
Well, how about Michael? Michael Joe Jackson. Michael Joe Jackson.
Aha! Michael's name is Michael Joe Jackson, not Michael Joseph Jackson.
Hey guys, this is Pearl Jr. here. Happy birthday, Michael! I wanted to play that part because that's the only representation we have of Michael's real birthday, which is the American Dream miniseries that I know every true Michael Jackson fan has seen. Some of the younger fans may not have seen it. It's still available on Amazon, but it is, this was co-executive produced by Jermaine Jackson. And his girlfriend, I don't know if him and Marguerite Maldonado ever got married, but she was a part of this. And there was a Jackson party that they all attended. So they supported the American Dream miniseries. So this is all true. This is their story. Okay, so Michael's real, true birth name is Michael Joe Jackson. Okay, so I just wanted to say happy birthday and bring up his actual, a rendition of him actually being born on August 29th, 1958. August 29th, which is today, but he was born 61 years ago in 1958. Wow, Michael. Wow, your mother, I bet she looks back and says, what the heck is my life? And it's a wonderful life with plenty of ups and downs, but it is a life well lived. Okay, so hello guys, hello everyone, happy Michael birthday today. I have a lot of stuff. We're going to talk about spiders, and we're going to talk about I gotta make sure I take some stuff. Spiders and butterflies today. Remember, I promised that we're gonna talk about spiders and butterflies. I have to hurry because I do have certain things that I have to get done today. Okay, but we are going to, let's see if I have something else for that real quick. Let's see if I have something else. Okay. And also, we want to go to something else that talks about Michael's birthday. Jermaine Jackson in his book, okay, on page, I believe it is page, God, I used to know that page, 71 or 17. It has something to do with the number 7. Oh, 43. It's page 43. There we go. Page 43 in Jermaine's book, You Are Not Alone. He says, how did his parents go from the exotic sounding Jermaine Lawan to Michael Joe? And he says here, maybe this myth prefers the echo of our father's name because the crossover reads better about a father and son who struggle to see eye to eye. Typical. Joe was his middle name as recorded on his birth certificate. And then they talk about the scene that I just showed you. There's more of it, where he was almost called Ronald Jackson. And if he was called Ronald Jackson, we would all think Michael. That doesn't sound right, because we would think Ronald sounds, you know, the same. We would have been conditioned that it's Ronald, okay? And then there's Latoya confirming that Michael's middle name is Joe, and Janet's middle name is Joe as well, Demita Joe. So you just can't change Janet's name to Demita Josephine just because you want to. And here's Michael's Korean visa, and I've showed you guys the passport, I've showed you the driver's license, I've showed you the $3 million bail bonds, I've showed you the all his copyrights are all in the name of Michael Joe Jackson, and nothing pertaining to his death names him Michael Joe Jackson. Absolutely nothing. But this is representations of his birthday with his birth certificate and the movie American Dream. I have more stuff for you guys saved. I got a lot of stuff saved. I couldn't save everything because Taj is going on live. I heard Taj Jackson is going on live today at 12:30. So hopefully he's a little late because I got 33 minutes to get all this stuff in. All right. Let's see what else I have. I'm going to start crossing out what I've already went through because I have a long list of stuff to go through with you guys. Let's go to Raymone Bain, the New Beginnings. Oh my God. Remember Raymone Bain talked about new beginnings in her press conference? Out of all the words in the whole wide world, why would she use new beginnings? Oh my God, what is new? If you believe Michael Jackson is dead. Oh yeah, Ramon sent me a statement saying that that picture that we believe is photoshopped of Michael isn't, that Michael gave that to her at the MTV. He gave it to her in 2007 and it was from Michael Jackson's 1995 MTV. I don't know. This is what she told me, so I thought I would tell you guys that. Also, with that picture, it kind of looks like Marcus Williams to me, but that's going to be another live. That's going to be in another live, okay? I can't go there. I can't go too many places today because I only got 30 minutes, okay? So I'll explain that more later on, okay? But anyway, new beginnings, right? So here's a little bit to confirm. I couldn't listen to Ramon's press conference to pull it up, but this is from the New York Post, and this is about Ramon's press conference. And she told everybody to hashtag new beginnings. It's time for a new beginning, right? Michael Jackson is no punching bag and he deserves better. Well, we have been talking about new beginnings, and the death hoax is a new beginning, and butterflies represent a new beginning. I have more stuff up for you guys. The symbolism or the meaning of butterflies is new beginning. All right. So for Ramone to mention that was just kind of like, what? Right. And then Michael had the song Butterflies, right? That was on his Invincible album. So all you guys who have watched the Alive trilogy, you know that Michael was he had planned to fake his death during the Invincible era. I give you so much evidence that that is true. But the next day, while Michael was still in New York, about 1.5 miles away from the Twin Towers, it got hit. So he was forced to postpone. So watch my Live trilogy for more stuff. But anyway, Marsha Ambrosia, I have a picture of me and Marsha somewhere. Maybe I'll post it because she was performing at a local club out here in Los Angeles. So I went to see her and she sang Butterflies. And I believe I released it at one point. Because Michael had hired her. She told a really cute story. I got to go real fast. She said that they were in a studio across the street from Pink's Hot Dogs, which is in Hollywood, California. And she said she would leave for lunch and she would order her hot dogs and she would be like so jittery inside because none of these people would know that she's in a studio telling Michael Jackson what to do because she wrote the song. So she's teaching Michael Jackson the song. So, and when I met her, and there's a picture with me and her, and I think it might be a short interview as well that I had with her. And I told her I had a Michael Jackson site. I don't know I recorded that, but it's me and Marsha, and me and her talked, okay? And I didn't bring up the death hoax, of course, because, it shocks people like, oh my God. And it's so weird when you bring up the death hoax that people want to call you crazy when they never saw the dead body, right? How you know he's dead? You heard he's dead. You don't know he's dead, right? So anyway, it's from the Invincible album, and it does represent new beginnings. And then here's the cover of Butterflies. That's from the Wikipedia page. See? Look at that. That's the cover of the single for Butterflies. And it did really well. I love that song. Okay, so we're not going to get to the spider yet. Okay, so I want to minimize, I want to keep on these butterflies, right? Because it's something so cute, and it's weird because how is Ramone starting a new beginning? If that's what, I don't know, it's just wow, sometimes there's telepathy and there's synchronization and there's sympatico rhythmic, which is what Michael Peter Bobby talks about. And I asked him to call on my live. I'm not sure he will or not. He gets a little funny style sometimes, but it'd be nice for him to call. But I can't make him do anything that he doesn't want to do. All right, so we're going to keep going with the butterflies theme. Let's see, butterflies, not spiders. Okay, so I have some pictures, okay? Here's one of Paris and butterflies. There's one with Paris and butterflies. And then there is another one where Paris has a butterfly tattoo on the back of her, close to her neck on her back. And then there is Paris in the butterfly dress. See her dress with all the butterflies. And hold on, I got stuff saved for you guys. And then here we go. Butterflies, what does it represent? And it says right here, butterflies are symbols of resurrection, hope, joy, and new beginnings. So I just find that just so strange that out of all the words in the whole English language, Raymone decides to do hashtag new beginnings, which is butterflies, which you guys know that I give butterflies out whenever somebody buys a DVD of mine. That's my thing. Oh, I got some new stuff that I'm waiting to come that I will be giving out when I sell DVDs. But here are my butterflies. I always give them out, and they're magnetic. They're magnetic. And so you guys want a free butterfly? I ordered some new ones because I was running out. But anyway, new beginnings, right? And then here's some more stuff that butterflies represent: change, rebirth, beauty, peaceful light. I'm thinking of freedom and beauty, redemption. So Michael wanted a new beginning. So I believe that butterflies in Invincible was when he was going to first fake his death during Invincible, that he was going to do that. Now I'm going to turn this around. I have something else to show you guys. Okay, so let me close out the ones that I've already showed you. Okay, so that I don't get too confused. All right, so now we're going to go to my short film. Oh my God, my short film, Prisoner of Fame. Okay, we're going to see Jack London, aka Michael Jackson. And I wrote this line, okay? And a lot of you guys who have watched Prisoner of Fame, you may not have caught that there's so many little clues that I have put in it. So many death hoax symbolisms that I have put in, a Prisoner of Fame. So we're going to watch a bit of Prisoner of Fame now. All right.
Oh, right. Please make sure that he's in the same matching pajamas as the ones with the butterflies. For a new beginning. My new beginning.
Did you guys hear that? I wrote that. I wrote this movie, right? And I put the butterflies in there, and I put beginning, new beginning, and in Alive 2, I spent a lot of time on the butterflies, like the butterflies that's on the Michael album, the butterflies that are in Oz, the Great and Powerful, which was jam-packed with clues, the song Butterfly, the meaning of butterfly, that it means new beginnings. So that's kind of strange, right? Because once Michael faked his death, I believe he thought this was another phase of his life. He's going to start a new beginning. Okay, now if he comes back after he's faked his death, because still after 10 years, I can't find anything that says Michael Joe Jackson is dead, and that's ridiculous if he's really dead. Okay, there is no secret that Michael Jackson is supposed to be buried in Forest Lawn. So this whole thing about no name on the grave, as if it's protecting something or whatever, and the body was cremated, it's just a lie to fill up another lie. Michael Jackson is not dead. There is no body in that crypt, and if it is, it's not Michael Jackson's, and they would not spend $590,000 on a hoax. The real $590,000 is what that crypt cost, on a hoax so Michael can be cremated. Give me my money back, Forest Lawn, right? Give me my money back, Forest Lawn. All right. If Michael was cremated and the ashes were spread over Neverland. Yeah, and they're trying to sell Neverland 3 times. 100 million, 67 million, and 31 million with Michael's ashes on it. I don't think so. Okay? I don't think so. So, we know that nothing proves that Michael Jackson is dead. Please watch my A Prisoner of Fame and also a live trilogy of Michael Jackson documentaries. Okay, I got more stuff, guys. I got more stuff. All right. Let me see. I don't want to close anything where I have to find it again. Okay, so let's see. Have I went through that? Oh yeah, I went through all that. Okay, so I just find it weird, out of all the things in the whole wide world, for Raymone to say it's a hashtag new beginning is the butterfly. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay? Maybe it's just telepathic. Coincidence. Like Michael Peter Bobby says, coincidence, right? All right, so that's all fun stuff. Now let's get to the spider. Oh my God, the spider. All right, so which one do I want to go to first? Let's go to Jermaine's book. Let's go to Jermaine's book first. You Are Not Alone. So we're going to go back to that page in that book. I don't remember the page number of this, okay? But this is not true. Okay, this is not true. All right, here we go. All right, in Jermaine's book, You Are Not Alone, it says, a man named Cecil Holmes, which is my boyfriend, my partner, daddy, his father. Okay, a man named Cecil Holmes stepped up and presented a check for $250,000 as an upfront fee. This is in regards to the Victory Tour. It wasn't enough to split individually, and only just covered one of the giant spiders Michael had envisioned. Okay, so Michael had in his mind spiders as something he was interested in the 80s, the earlier part of the 80s. This is not true. Joseph ripped up the check in front of all of us and threw it at the man's feet. Are you kidding me? We're not going to be undersold like this, he said. Michael liked this new attitude. In the old days, Joseph might have taken it. Okay? So, anyway, and then they got Don King, but then it was another guy named Randall Sullivan that really ended up being the promoter of the Victory Tour. It's really kind of interesting how all that happened. Oh, shoot. All right. So, this is not true. Okay, I talked to Cecil's dad about it personally, and he's like, no, I didn't do that. What the heck? So I'm wondering why Jermaine would make up a story like that, or was it a wink from Michael, right? Because is it kind of saying your man didn't have enough money for us? Your man's daddy didn't have enough money for us? I mean, I'm just kind of wondering why this story was made up. Okay, it is not a true story. But Michael did like the spiders, so that's why I'm bringing this up. Because Michael was into spiders in the 80s, right? Maybe before. Some of you people may want to look up Michael and the spiders a little bit more, okay, than I have. All right, come on. This won't close. I'll minimize it. So then I decided to Google Michael and spiders. Let me cross out what I've already went through. Okay, I decided to Google Michael and spiders. Okay, Michael and spiders. Okay, and this is it. I think Michael jumped out of a giant spider, and this is it, right? So Michael's been into spiders for a while, and they've been a part of his show. And let's look up, let's see what other spiders I have here. Here is, oh, is that Peter Michael Bobby? I don't think that's him. Nah, that's a wrong number. Hello? It's the wrong number. It's not him. Okay. So, but anyway, we proceed. We proceed. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. And so we have Michael with the spider on his face. We have Michael holding spiders. Oh, we're going to get to this spider bite in a minute. We're going to get to the so-called spider bite. And then we have Michael and spiders. And he had the spider on his, this is the same day. This spider and this spider is the same day. And then Michael wanted to be Spider-Man. Okay, Michael's idea in the 90s was to take these comic books and make them into real movies. But Michael lost money trying to get that done, and they ended up breaking his heart and stealing the idea and somebody else buying it. And it was sad because Michael thought he had owned it, right? And he met with Stan Lee in the 90s and thought so, and he wanted to play Spider-Man. Okay, so that's why you have all these pictures of Michael as Spider-Man. See, Michael in a spider outfit, Michael in a spider outfit. And then even in the Halloween special, which was jam-packed with clues, that'll be in a live 4 if I'm ever able to make a live 4. All right. And then she's in a spider web. This is from the Michael Jackson Halloween special. And then we have BG wearing a Spider-Man shirt. And we have Michael and Stan Lee and spiders. And just Michael and his interest in spiders just goes back a long ways. Okay. Raymone mentioned Michael and the crutches, right? And how she took Serena and the Williams sister, I know it was Serena, and they went to Neverland to meet with Michael, which I think is great. And I think Dr. A.J. Farshian was there at that time. At least there's a picture with Serena, Dr. A.J. Farshian, and Michael and some other people. And I think Chris Tucker too, maybe. But anyway, if I find it, I'll post it on my Twitter and on my Facebook, okay? But anyway, Michael on crutches, right? And, oh yeah, and then there was the spider in the Michael Jackson Halloween special. Remember the spider? Okay, so the Michael loves spiders. He just represents certain things. But we're going to get to the crutches in just a minute, right? We're going to get to that just a second because that's kind of like a boom, boom, boom. Anybody who is mad at this Michael Jackson death hoax, you just don't know enough because it brings you excitement and it brings you joy and it brings you happiness and it brings you like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, excitement. And it's, it's fun and it keeps Michael's legacy alive. It's nothing to be upset about, or I'm going to use Michael's quote, it's nothing to be afraid of. Remember he told us of an adventure. You're going to go on a great adventure. This is the great adventure. This death hoax is the adventure. All right. So we've seen all the spiders, but I want to show you this mark. Oh, do I want to go there with the spider yet? Well, I'm going to leave that up. Okay, we're going to go there. We're going to go somewhere else with the spider. Okay. Let's see what else I have. Michael with the spiders. I think we can go here with the spider now. All right. So we're going to go back to this. Okay. So I'm going to turn. Oh man. Oh, did I do it right? Okay, here we go. All right. See this spider bite? You see that? Okay. What I don't quite understand is that Raymone said that her and Serena went and saw Michael the day before he appeared on those crutches. And he had told the world that he had a spider bite. And that's why he was on those crutches. Raymone said it was a hoax because when they went and saw Michael, there was no, he was not bit by a spider and he was not on crutches. So, which is true because Michael does a lot of hoaxes, right? So I went ahead and I Googled, I didn't save that, but I'm going to go ahead and Google spider bites, see if they look like that, right? Let's see if any spider bites look like that. I looked it up the other day and they didn't look like the spider bites. Okay, so I'm going to Google images for spider bites and let's see. Let's take a look. They're gross though. They're gross. All right. So these are the images for spider bites. That one looks a little gross, but that one looks eaten out. Okay, but that was the closest one that I could find to what Michael Jackson's spider bite looks like. Look, look, these are the spider bites when you Google spider bites. Okay, here's one that kind of looks a little bit like it. Okay, but much smaller. I mean, Michael's spider bite, Jesus Christ. Okay, it doesn't look like that where it's red all over. And then here, these are just Google spider bites. Okay, so Michael's spider bite looks a lot different than the average spider bite when you Google spider bites, right? There's different kinds of spiders, I suppose. Here's another one. Okay, but there's different kinds of spider bites. So is that spider bite like, a makeup artist would do a spider bite, and maybe Michael was trying to get the role as Spider-Man and he was sending out some kind of clue or something? What year did Spider-Man come out? Let's look at that real quick. Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man movie. When did that movie first come out? Okay, my typing with one finger. Oh my goodness, I gotta hurry up. Oh my goodness. You know what, guys? I use my keyboard so much, the numbers don't even, some of the numbers don't show. They don't show. Okay, so we're gonna do Spider-Man movie. And when did it first come out? Spider-Man. Spider-Man in film. When did the first one come out? 2002? Was that the first one in 2002? And the Spider-Man was around that time, 2001? I think it was the end of 2001 or the end of 2002. It says, who hired, okay, the rights to further films featuring the character were purchased in 1985 and moved through various production companies and studios before being secured by Sony Pictures, Columbia Pictures. They are Michael's relationship with Sony, and Columbia Pictures, which is their sister company under the Sony Pictures umbrella. They also distributed This Is It, so they have a relationship with Michael for $10 million plus 5% of any gross movie revenues and half the revenue from consumer products. Who hired Sam Raimi to direct Spider-Man 2002. So if Spider-Man came out in 2002. And Michael did this in 2001. I'm just kind of wondering, was he trying to send out some kind of Spider-Man message? Maybe they told him he could play Spider-Man in the next Spider-Man, in Spider-Man 2, maybe in 2004. I'm just wondering, was Michael, if Raymone said he didn't have a spider bite back then, and that they saw him the day before. And so is that spider bite fake? Is it fake? Is it, Michael does a lot of things, and he is a entertainer. So I'm just kind of wondering about that, right? Isn't that weird, right? Because I always thought it was real. I never doubted him. I always thought that, here, let me show you. Again, I always thought that spider bite was real, okay? And if we look at Michael's spider bite, I think I've already showed you that it shows the vitiligo, right? Michael's spider bites show the vitiligo. So let me turn this around, and I'm going to go vitiligo, Michael Jackson spider bite. Spider bite, okay? So this gives like an evolution of the spider bite, okay? So let me go through images. All right, so I'm going to turn this around. All right, so we see this and we see this, and that's his leg. Okay, and is this the healed part? I thought that it started there. But no, this is supposed to be him healing because it's darker right there, right? And makeup artists can do anything. They're such great, and Michael always loved the greatest people. The greatest that could do this, the greatest who can do that, right? So it's kind of, it's kind of weird, that this could be really just a it could, I mean, how did you let it go from that, Michael? Oh, that's the healed part because it's still dark. But is that the beginning of the spider bite? Oh, Michael's leg after. Okay, that's Michael's healed leg. Okay, after the spider bite. Okay, but you could do this kind of stuff with makeup, right? So if Raymone is telling the truth that he didn't have a spider bite the day before and he was not on crutches the day before, then how do we explain this? Hold on, I got some good stuff, guys. I got some good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna play this now. All right, here we go. The death photos. This is from Alive 2. Michael Jackson, The Great Escape. Now we are going to get into the 3 death photos of Michael Jackson. The first is the ambulance photo. Many Michael Jackson fans believe the ambulance photo is fake. Even the Jacksons' longtime family attorney, Brian Oxman, believes that that ambulance photo is fake.
Photoshop. It is a fake.
You see, it was taken from Michael Jackson on stage. It's just superimposed. When examining the ambulance photo, you'll notice that you do not see the faces of either EMT. How convenient. There's also a hospital photo and a photo taken at the coroner's office. All right, we're going to stop there. Okay, you guys remember what that mark is? Okay, that is the cryonic apparatus, okay, for that. And look at look at the neck. Look how smooth that neck is. Look how long it is, right? And here you don't see a black ear, right? But this is the fun part. Look at this dark mark. This mark wasn't even that dark in the healed photo from the early 2000s. Okay, from 2002. So we're talking about 7 years prior. The mark wasn't this dark on the leg. Okay, and Michael had cream to lighten his legs, to lighten his skin because he wanted it all to match because he had light and dark spots. So 7 years later, there wouldn't be still this mark. Not this dark when Michael had lightening cream and it wasn't even this dark. In 2002 after it was healed. So is that another clue that this is, it's, where's the belly button? Michael had a big outie belly button. Where's the belly button? There's the propofol machine, the apparatus, that keeps the heart pumping. Okay, look at that big neck. Okay, so I'm gonna let this play just a little bit more. You guys gotta watch the Alive trilogy. You just cannot guess what's in here. You can't. Okay, it's so in depth. Okay, so let's keep going a little bit more. On this photo, notice the belly button is barely visible. And Michael Jackson has a big outie belly button. The neck is very small and smooth, as if the head was photoshopped onto that body. Okay, so I want to move on, but I'm going to turn this around, and I got to move forward just a little bit, because I don't want to play this song. Okay, and let me turn the volume down just for a second. And I'm gonna. So, what the heck is going on, guys? What? Did they? What? Okay, I'm just saying. I'm not making this stuff up. We're just finding this stuff. Okay, we're just finding it. Okay, now I want to get to. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm going to turn this around because this is still good and fun. Okay, I'm going to turn this around. It's not the spider bite though. Okay, look at the black ear. I just showed you guys the ambulance photo where the ear wasn't black. This is a few hours later. The black ear, they just plopped it on. Okay, this came from Michael Jackson's One More Chance video, or the Keep It in the Closet video. But look at the neck. The neck is short here. How come the neck is long in the other? How come the neck is long in the other picture? And the neck, it has no neck here. Look how tiny that neck is. Look, it's a short neck. You guys, I'm telling you guys, Michael Jackson faked his death and pulled off the greatest hoax in world history. Okay, if you want to see more of how I handled it, how explained it better and clearer, where I edited it, please watch the Alive trilogy. Okay, a lot of people think that they can fill in the blanks. No, you can't. No, you can't. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys that. All right, and then I have more stuff. I got more stuff that's fun. Okay, where is it? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I closed it like a dum-dum. All right, but I have it. 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 Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm gonna go, and then Paris earlier this month, she posted this beautiful, I mean, I'm scared of spiders, but look at that. It's a spider web, but it's beautiful. It's full. It's one of the biggest spider webs I've ever seen. Paris posted this on August 8th. On August 8th, Paris posted this huge spider web. Is it a clue? I don't know. But anyway, I think I went through everything, and I'm going to go because Taj Jackson is supposed to be giving an update on his uncle's and saying happy birthday. So Peter, Michael, Bobby didn't call. He didn't call. But honey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael, Peter, Bobby. Happy birthday to you, and many more. See you next time.